So, that €30 flight from Paris to Rome looks like a total steal, right? Until you tack on €50 for a checked bag, €25 for the train to some airport in the middle of nowhere, another €20 just to get into the city, and then, the best part, you lose half a day to security lines and boarding queues. Suddenly, your cheap flight isn't so cheap, and it just robbed you of a precious day of your vacation. For years, we've been sold a myth about European travel, the myth of the budget flight. But in 2026, the truth is staring us right in the face. The smartest, most memorable, and often most economical way to see this continent isn't from the sky, but on the rails. What if you had a single key that could unlock the door to nearly 33 different countries? A key that lets you glide from the fjords of Norway to the coast of Portugal, from the Scottish Highlands to the shores of Turkey. That's not a travel fantasy, that's the reality of the Eurail Global Pass. And this isn't just about getting from point A to point B, it's about completely changing the way you experience travel. It's about taking back your time, embracing your spontaneity, and actually seeing Europe roll by your window, not just flying over it at 30,000 feet. Over the next few minutes, we're going to rethink what it means to travel through Europe. This is your guide to the Eurail Pass in 2026. We'll get into what it is, how it works with the all-important Rail Planner app, clear up the most misunderstood part, seat reservations, and do a real-world comparison against flights and separate train tickets. By the end, you'll see why for any trip that crosses a few borders, the Eurail Pass is one of the best ways to unlock the true freedom of Europe. So, what is this thing? A Eurail Pass is a single travel document that gives you access to the massive train networks of around 33 European countries. It's totally different from buying a single ticket for a single train. Think of it less like a ticket and more like a subscription to a huge transportation network for a specific amount of time. There are two main types of passes to know. First, the Global Pass. This is the master key we're talking about, covering travel across all participating countries. It's the perfect choice for anyone hopping across multiple borders. Second, you have the one-country passes. If you're planning to do a deep dive into just Italy, or really get to know Spain, this can be a smarter, more affordable option. Within those, you choose how you want to travel. A continuous pass offers unlimited train travel for a solid block of time, like 15 days, 22 days, or even up to 3 months. This is for the whirlwind traveler who's on the move almost every day. But the more popular choice is the Flexi Pass. This gives you a set number of travel days to use within a wider window, say, 7 travel days within a 1-month period. A travel day is a 24-hour window where you can take as many trains as you want. It's perfect for travelers who want to explore a city for a few days before heading to the next one. You generally have up to 11 months from the purchase date to activate your pass, but always check the current validity rules before you buy, as they can change. The system connects you to what Eurail markets as over 40,000 destinations. While that's an approximate number, it gives you an idea of the sheer scale. And it's built for all kinds of travelers. There are discounts for youth travelers aged 12-27, and for seniors over 60. Plus, kids aged 4-11 can often travel for free with an adult holding a pass. Just be sure to check the specific policies, as these details can vary and change over time. This isn't just a ticket, it's a whole new framework for how you can travel. If the pass is your key, the Rail Planner app is your map, your ticket, and your timetable, all in one slick package on your phone. Long gone are the days of confusing paper tickets. In 2026, your whole trip lives in your pocket. Here's a quick rundown of how it works. First, you download the free Rail Planner app and add your pass in the My Pass section with your name and pass number from your confirmation email. Next, you create a trip in the app. Think of this as a folder for your adventure, where you'll save all the train journeys you're considering. Now, the fun part. You use the journey planner to look up trains. Plug in your departure and arrival cities, and the app shows you everything, from the high-speed expresses to the charming scenic routes. As you find routes you like, you save them to your trip. This is just for planning. You can add dozens of journeys without committing to anything. And here's the most important step. When you're at the station and ready to get on a specific train, you find that journey in your saved trip and officially add it to your pass. This action activates one of your travel days, if you're using a FlexiPass, and generates a QR code. That QR code is your ticket. When the conductor comes around, you just show them the QR code in the app. That's it. A simple scan, and you're good to go. This digital system is what makes the Eurail pass so powerful today. You can literally wake up in Berlin, see what trains are heading to Prague, add one to your pass, and be on your way in under an hour. That kind of spontaneity is nearly impossible with flights. Just remember to cross-check with national rail apps or station displays for the most accurate real-time info like delays or platform changes. Alright, let's talk about the one thing that trips up first-time Eurail users: seat reservations. Let's be clear. Your Eurail pass covers the cost of your train journey, but it doesn't always guarantee you a specific seat. Think of it like having a movie pass that gets you into the theater, but for a huge blockbuster premiere, you'll probably need to book your exact seat ahead of time. Reservations are often mandatory on three main types of trains. Many high-speed trains, like the TGV in France or the Frecciarossa in Italy. All-night trains, since you're booking a bed, whether it's a reclining seat, a couchette, or a private sleeper. Many popular international routes, especially on trains like the Eurostar connecting London with Paris and Brussels. So what does this really cost? Don't think of reservations as a secret trick to empty your wallet. They're a standard part of rail travel in Europe. A reservation on a high-speed train in Italy might be around €10 €20, as an illustrative example. An international trip might be more, maybe in the €25 €35 range. Keep in mind these are just examples, prices vary. You can book many of these right in the Rail Planner app for a small fee, though sometimes you might need to use the National Railways website or even visit a ticket office. The key is that the app tells you which trains require a reservation and which don't. This is your best friend for planning. Plenty of routes, especially scenic regional lines, need no reservation at all. On those, you really can just hop on and find an open seat. For example, many trains in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland offer this kind of freedom. The trick is to see reservations not as a hidden cost, but as a simple planning step. Check the requirements in the app, book what you need, and enjoy the ride. If this style of travel sounds like the adventure you've been searching for, you can check out all the pass options and current prices using the link in the description. And I want to know, what's your number one dream European train journey? Drop it in the comments below. This is where the real value of the Eurail pass shines. Let's stack it up against the other ways to travel. Point-to-point tickets. These are just regular, single-journey train tickets. If you book months in advance and your schedule is set in stone, you can sometimes find amazing deals, like Paris to Amsterdam for as low as €35. But here's the trap. That ticket is for one train, one time. If you miss it or your plans change, your money is gone. That same ticket bought on the day of travel could jump to €150 or more. This option punishes spontaneity. Budget flights. We started here, and it's the most deceptive option of all. That low sticker price is just the beginning. You lose hours commuting to and from distant airports, slogging through security, and waiting at the gate. Add in the fees for luggage and seat selection, and the final price can easily be double what you first saw. It's a stressful, sterile experience where you don't see the country, you just teleport between airport terminals. The Eurail pass. The pass brings it all together. Its main advantage is value and flexibility. Let's imagine a 10-day trip hitting Amsterdam, Berlin, Prague, and Vienna. Booking those tickets last minute could easily run you over €400, €500, with no wiggle room. Flying would mean 4 separate days eaten up by airport hassles, not to mention the extra fees. A Eurail Global Pass, like a 5 days in 1 month option, covers the backbone of this trip for a fixed price. Even after adding, say, €40, €60 for a couple of reservations, the total cost can be comparable to or even cheaper than buying last-minute tickets on a multi-city journey. But the real win isn't just about the money. It's the experience. With a Eurail pass, you can stay an extra day in Berlin just because you fell in love with it. You can take a spontaneous side trip to a small town you spot on the map. You travel from city center to city center, saving time and money. You get generous luggage allowances, comfortable seats, and the freedom to walk around. The journey itself, watching the German plains melt into the rolling hills of Czechia, becomes an unforgettable part of the adventure. For too long, we've been taught to think about travel as a series of rigid, separate bookings. We've accepted the headache of air travel as just part of the deal. The Eurail system offers a completely different philosophy. It's not about jumping between destinations. It's about connecting them, savoring the spaces in between, and embracing the kind of freedom that travel is supposed to be all about. The Eurail pass isn't a magic wand that erases all planning. You still need to understand how reservations work and have a rough idea of your route. But what it gives you is a powerful, flexible, and deeply satisfying way to explore. It puts you back in the driver's seat of your own adventure. So as you plan your 2026 European trip, ask yourself what you really want. Do you want to be herded through airports, chained to inflexible tickets? Or do you want the freedom to follow your curiosity, to watch magnificent landscapes unfold from your window, and to step off a train directly into the beating heart of a new city? That's not just travel, it's the adventure of a lifetime. And it's an adventure best had by rail.